the giant Earthship Ark, drifting through deep space over 800 years into the far future. Its passengers, the descendants of the last survivors of the dead planet Earth, locked in separate worlds, heading for destruction. Unless 3 young people can save the Starlost.
What got into you, Devin? Why'd you bring us to this place?
Garth, be quiet, will you? I'm trying to get some sleep.
Sleep? In this sewer?
Rachel's not complaining. Why should you?
Yeah, Rachel's too tired to do anything but sleep. You had no right to bring her here, or me.
Too tired to argue with you.
Yeah, he's too tired. Not too tired to bring us into this wild chase. Blocked up tunnel, maybe the way to the backup bridge. More likely the way to an early grave.
Oh, Garth, go to sleep.
What is this? What's going on here?
What is it you want?
That little guy stole my crossbow. I came after him to get it back.
Doesn't Roloff have enough to concern him without sending guards after innocent children?
Look, I don't know what any of this is all about, but I'm nobody's guard.
Close the panel.
Hey, wait a minute. My friends are back there.
Who are you?
My name is Garth. I come from another part of the Ark. Look, I don't want any trouble, so don't give me any.
No, we won't make any trouble. We never do that. Please, you can assure Roloff that we're simply going about our everyday duties.
Look, I already told you I don't know this Roloff, and I'm not his guard. All I want to do is to get my friends out of this sewer we're in and try and find somebody who may be able to help us around here.
You are a stranger here.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And your friends, are they strangers as well?
We're all strangers.
Find this man's friends and bring them here. Sooner or later, we must trust someone. Maybe now is the time.
Who are you people? What are those things in your heads?
We are society's elite. The recipients of the greatest honor one can bestow upon a man. We are the Implant People.
I'm not pleased with what I've been hearing, Dumas.
I've always carried out your wishes faithfully, Serena.
Then what about these reports about dissension among the members of the council?
If we're to advise you properly, we must have freedom.
No one's denying you freedom, Dumas. But your first priority is to carry out Serena's programs for the people.
We've always done our best to fulfill our council obligations.
I respect the opinions of the council, but I do expect my programs to be implemented with reasonable dispatch.
That's exactly what we've been doing.
Is it? My information is that there's been undue debate on relatively simple matters of business. Surely all it's called for is a simple vote on the issues as they're presented.
Exactly. Dumal, you know I have the interests of the populace at heart. Why should there be these delays in doing what's best for them?
Perhaps it's only that the council members feel they might contribute more to the proposals.
They've never questioned them before. What could they possibly add? I do everything within my power to see that the people are well fed, properly housed, and are given the very best in social benefits.
Of course. But if you were to come out and see the people...
You know, it's impossible. I don't want any more discussion on that subject.
Surely, one tour of the city.
I think Serena has made herself perfectly clear.
I'm sorry, Serena.
That will be all, Dumal.
A word of advice, Dumal. Serena will be presenting new legislation within a few days, and it would be beneficial if there were no delay in approving it. Well, I think it's fair to say there'll be no further delay, Serena.
What's the matter with them, Roloff? They know I do my best. Not only the measures I've introduced to make sure everyone has a decent living, but now with Professor Brandt's wonderful implant. To increase brain efficiency to its maximum capacity. There's no limit to what our people can achieve. And yet they fight me every step of the way.
Most of our time is devoted to the manufacture of the implants. It's a slow, delicate business and leaves us little time for scientific research in other fields.
And these things that you implant, they help you to function better?
That's their principal function, yes.
Do they do something else?
Something else? No. The implants are stimulators. They make the brain function at maximum efficiency.
You all seem to be afraid. Why?
Well, it's hard to know where things started to go wrong. Maybe with the implants, maybe with Loren's death. While he lived, there was a sense of oneness here, striving for a better life for all. But now, with Serena locked up in her chambers and that advisor of hers.
You mean Roloff?
I said too much. It's not safe.
Sometimes I don't know anymore what the right thing is. Lorenz always knew.
Lorenz is dead, Serena.
Yes. And I'm alone.
How do you have me?
Yes, you've been a great comfort and help to me. You've been a good friend as well. But Lorenz was my husband. Oh, that feels good.
You work too hard, Serena. I wish you'd let me take some of the burden.
You do enough.
Well, I would do more. I wish you'd take my advice and have an implant. You'd function far better with less tension and worry.
No. Not until all the other people have had implants. Then you and I. We'll both have implants. But first the others.
Yes, first the others.
It's hard to know who to trust. I want to believe you're my friends, but I must know for sure.
Now look, Professor, all I can do is give you our word. We don't know any more about this place than what you've told us.
Well, that little urchin who stole your crossbow is typical of the children here.
That dirty little boy, that's how children live here?
That's how all the people live, except we few here and the council.
Why? You have a high technology here. Means to produce plenty. If Serena was so devoted to her husband and his ideals, how could she let this sort of thing go on?
She doesn't know. I'm convinced of that. Now that she's locked away in her chambers, listening to Roloff and accepting his every suggestion.
Well, why don't you tell her?
We can't reach her. But you're strangers. You might be able to get an audience with her, and if you tell her what's happening, what the conditions really are, She might do something.
What about the council? Can't they ask her?
They're afraid. We're all afraid.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Roloff's power.
What power?
Don't resist. Go peaceably, please.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Garth. We don't know what those weapons can do.
You ask our help, then you do this?
We didn't ask your help. We don't need your help. Please leave us alone.
Strangers from a different biosphere. Interesting.
We came here by accident. There's nothing we'd like better than to leave as soon as possible.
Oh, I take it you don't find us to your liking.
This whole place is twisted.
Twisted?
The people here seem to be in deathly fear of you. And you have some strange power over this Serena.
All of this you learned from Professor Brandt.
That's right.
Garth.
Oh, no. That's all right. Nothing in what you say surprises me. I see, perhaps I'd better explain a few things to you. First of all, you've seen nothing for yourselves. You're basing all your judgments on what Professor Brandt told you.
Shouldn't we?
Well, no, you shouldn't. Let me explain. We have a very serious situation here. Serena is in mourning for her husband. She's locked herself in her chamber and vowed never to leave. She carries on the affairs of her state from there. And she does her best to cope with an obstinate council that fights her every inch of the way. I do my best to help, and sometimes it means being ruthless, I'll admit. But it's for the good of the people.
Then you decide what's good for the people.
No, Serena does. Her legislative proposals are fair and progressive. And the people here, contrary to what Brandt told you, are happy and contented. They have a very good life.
What about those implants?
Those are the product of Brandt's own genius. Right now, only the technicians and the council members have them, but we're working towards the day when every one of our citizens can benefit from them. But Brandt and his associates don't want that. They prefer it to remain an elite corps.
Then everything he told us is a lie.
And that child?
Oh, filthy little urchin about so high, dressed in tatters.
That's right. If everyone's so happy around here, then why is he walking around in rags, stealing and informing on people?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Professor Brandt about that.
Professor Brandt?
Yes. That filthy little urchin is his grandson.
His grandson?
The child is a mute and a little backward. Something of an embarrassment to his learned grandfather. Brandt is a very strange man. Well, I see that you're beginning to see that now. Perhaps it'd be wise for you to have an audience with Serena, and if you doubt any of the things that I've told you, why, you can ask her.
What can you do to help us?
About this collision course that the Ark is on? I don't know if there's anything I can do to help. I haven't any knowledge of propulsion or astrogation. But there is one possibility, however. If you think it'll help, we could implant you. Just think about it. In the meantime, there's a guard just outside the door who'll show you to Serena's chambers.
My husband's greatest dream was for the people of this biosphere to live their lives in peace and with purpose.
And you may be very close to realizing that dream?
Yes. And I have Roloff to thank for much of the progress we've made here.
Because some people seem to be afraid of him.
Afraid of Roloff? Oh, I thought you might have mistaken jealousy for fear. Many people do resent the fact that he has my confidence. He's often told me about it and asked my advice.
What'd you tell him?
To ignore it. Well, some people still cling to petty ideas. I'm hoping soon we'll be able to overcome that.
Once you've completed the implant program.
Yes. My one regret is that Lorenz didn't live to see it. He encouraged Professor Brandt in the development of the implant. Ironic to think the professor would be the one to delay the production.
At least you have Roloff to help you.
Yes. I can rely on Roloff to do the right thing.
Oh, please. Don't do it. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Please!
I'm sure it won't, Brent. Gentlemen, I don't care to repeat myself. This council is herewith dissolved.
Serena won't stand for it.
What if I told you it was on her instructions?
I don't believe that.
Nobody really cares what you believe or what you don't believe. Guard. Gentlemen. Oh, you too, Duval. Wait. Monsieur Dumas should have a little token of our esteem in appreciation for his past services to Serena.
That's his name. Roloff, have pity.
I don't like this, Devon.
Why?
The whole idea of implanting something in your head. I mean, we just don't know what it'll do.
Well, from what Roloff and Serena said, it could make a great difference about my ability to be able to figure out the Ark's problems.
I don't know. I think we should talk to Professor Brandt first.
I don't know. I just don't feel that he can be trusted.
I don't feel anyone around here can be trusted.
Roloff, where have you been? You left me all alone to entertain our visitors.
I'm sorry. We have some pressing business, Serena.
What is it?
I'm afraid the council's taken upon itself to dissolve.
But I don't understand. Why should they do such a thing?
They resent your progressive measures. I told you that our group of elitists, they're only concerned with their own self-serving purpose. I warned you, Serena.
You wanted me to dissolve the council.
We should have moved against them, taken control of the implant center. Now they'll take it and use the implant on their own people. Lorenz's dream is dead, Serena.
No. This mustn't happen.
If we take the implant center and implant only those we can be sure of, we may have a chance.
Well, you can count on us.
Thank you, Rachel. And you, Garth?
I don't know. Maybe.
Serena, you'll have to have an implant, too.
There isn't any choice, is there?
No. It's what Lorenz would have wanted.
All right, I'll do it.
The guards are waiting. Devon, Garth, come with me. If we can reach Professor Brandt before the council members do, we'll implant you first. Then we'll come back for you, Rachel. And you, Serena.
I hope they're not too late.
Got to find it.
There's no need to grovel, Professor.
I dropped something.
I know how you hate to part with your precious implants, but I must ask you to implant these two men.
Who's to be the first?
What about you, Roloff?
Well, I plan to be down after Serena.
Well, I would think that the first necessity would be to have you implanted.
Devon, there isn't time for discussion on this. The decision's already been made.
No, it hasn't.
All right, Devon. I'll go first.
I'll need the key to the storage magazine.
It's not much worse than wearing glasses, really.
All right, where's my crossbow? Where's the other one? Brent?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Go find it, quick. Get that one in the chair.
Well, Professor, we have a new patient. I'm sure you won't mind performing your little operation on him instead of me. Did you really think that I was going to let you implant this treacherous little device on my head? Do it, Brent. Now, Brent, your patient is waiting.
Welcome. Garth.
Who are you people?
My name is Dumal, President of the Council. Or rather, past President, since Roloff dissolved our legislative body.
He said you dissolved it yourselves.
A lie. One lie upon another lie upon another. And this little fellow is Jardy.
Professor Brandt's grandson.
Yes. And a lot braver than his grandfather, I'm afraid.
I don't know how brave it is to steal a man's weapon of survival.
He stole it for us. To be a weapon for our survival.
All right, I want some straight answers. Something that makes sense out of all this.
Please. Come over here. I'll tell you the situation. And you'll have to judge the truth for yourself.
I'm listening.
It all started several years back, when this child was born mute. Brandt experimented with a device that might aid him. What he hit upon was a kind of brain stimulator that seemed to heighten one's awareness, sharpen one's perception and understanding.
But if the implants are a good thing,
These implants had become a weapon of tyranny. Brandt experimented with many devices. One of them was this one, which inflicts horrendous pain. Now, Roloff forced Brandt and his technicians to implant them into themselves. The rest of us were tricked into having them, thinking they were Brandt's original stimulator. Then we learned the truth. We were Roloff's slaves.
His slaves?
We would do anything he asked to avoid that crippling pain, anything.
What about Serena? Does she know the truth?
No. She entrusts everything to Roloff.
So nothing is done for the people.
Nothing. Most of them live like this. In poverty and constant hunger.
You can fight Roloff.
How? When he has this power over us. That's why we need your help. Yours and your friends. We need to get at the implant equipment and remove these chains from our heads.
Just now in the implant center, Roloff said he was going to implant himself. Then Devon.
It's a trick. Roloff would never implant himself. Your friend is in great danger. We need to get these implants out of our heads and destroy Roloff.
Welcome, Devon, to the Implant People.
Garth was right. I should have trusted his instinct.
Personally, I prefer trusting my intellect. You've heard of the intellect, haven't you, Devon?
Yes. And I've heard of corruption and evil. But I've never seen it in one man to such a degree before.
Devon, please don't antagonize him.
Now that's useful advice. I'd take it if I were you.
Why, Roloff? Why me? Why did you implant me? I didn't threaten you.
Because I'm evil and corrupt. You're not an idiot, Devon. Think, why have anybody implanted? Because it's a means of control. Total control, and that means power.
You managed to maintain power over Serena without an implant?
Oh, well, Serena is a grieving widow. She was impressed by my show of patriotism and concern. And besides, I think she sees something of the quality of Lorenz in me. And sequestered the way she is in her chamber, she wouldn't know if a realm were a heaven or a hell.
I'm going to tell you something, Roloff. You don't control very many men up here, just the leaders. You don't control the people.
Oh, well, their poverty controls them. They're so busy finding some bread to fill their bellies. Finding a thought for their heads is a luxury they can't afford.
I don't think I'd ever be that hungry.
You will be.
Where are they, Serena?
I have every confidence in Roloff. He knows what he's doing.
Look, I'm gonna have to go and look for them.
It could be dangerous. Dumal and the others are out there. And from what Roloff says, they're capable of anything. Oh, I wish you'd stay here with me.
Listen, you'll be safe here. If I see anything that looks like trouble, I'll come right back.
But please be careful, Rachel. And if you can't find Devon or Garth, look for Roloff. Stay close with him and you'll be safe.
I will. Well, now, can you tell me how to get to the implant center from here?
Come, I'll show you. This is where we are. And this is the implant center.
And now I think we better get about finding your friend Garth, wherever he's wandered off to. And when we do find him, Devon, please encourage him to accept this little token of
Oh, no, I'm going to tell him the truth.
Ah, Devon. I see what it is. You haven't yet had the pleasure of your pain.
I've known pain before.
Never like this.
Roll off! Touch that, I'll put this right through you.
I think Devon would prefer it, Garth, if you dropped your crossbow. Otherwise, I'll take his head off.
Roloff, while I was implanting Devon, I had 2 implants in my hand. I removed the main circuit from one of them. So if you'll examine the one in your hand, you'll find that it's complete.
Well, there's always your head, Professor.
Professor, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, it's stopping.
Come on, we're gonna get out of here. The others are waiting.
What others?
We seem to be right in the middle of an uprising.
Professor, can you walk?
Yes, I think so.
Professor, I must thank you. You took a great risk in planning me with a detective with a device.
But I didn't. That was a lie. We must remove your implant and all the others.
We can't stay here. Roloff will be back with help.
Well, bring the equipment. We must go to our friends.
What about Rachel? How long will she and Serena be safe?
We're all helpless as long as we have these implants. We must remove them while we have the chance.
Devin? Garth! Roloff!
There. At last.
All right, Professor. It's your turn now.
At long last. You're sure you understand how it's done?
Yes, I think so, Professor.
Oh, wait. Jardy should be done before me. Jardy?
He's not here, Brand.
I'll find him.
If anything's happened, the boy, I'll kill Roloff.
Professor, Garth will find you. Now we have to get that implant out.
Jardy. Where are you?
Well, hello, Geordie. This is a nice surprise, isn't it? You know what that is, Geordie? You ought to. You've been in and out of there enough times, like a little sewer rat. You want to take a look, Geordie? This is a map so that I keep track of all my enemy's movements. And this is where they gather to concoct their little plans against me. And this is a little device with which I can set off an explosive charge that will get rid of them once and for all. And with them out of the way, I can get rid of Serena. Quietly. And permanently.
You sure you can do it quietly, Roloff? What a fool I've been.
A fool? No, Serena. You've been a good and dutiful monarch, but negligent.
Yes, I can see that. And this child. Are all of my people this wretched?
Most.
I trusted you. And you betrayed me.
I didn't betray you, Serena. You betrayed yourself, sitting locked away from your people in your silly little chamber writing your legislation. Do you think I would miss the opportunity to grab power for myself? You never had a chance of getting any of that legislation passed.
Then the council didn't obstruct me. It was you.
The council? The council was nothing more than a bubble, a sham to keep you amused. They haven't passed any legislation in years.
It's difficult to say where Roloff might be. In his chambers, Serena's, or even in the guards' barracks.
All right, now which do you think is the most likely?
Oh, you can't second-guess a man like Roloff. He doesn't follow normal behavior patterns. He's a psychotic personality and very dangerous.
Well, if he's guards with him, we can't split our small force. On the other hand, if he's barricaded himself in his own quarters or in Serena's, then I think we might be able to take him.
Well, there's every possibility that he may use Serena as a hostage.
Or Rachel.
Devon, you and your friends are strangers here. We should never have involved you in this. It's not your fight.
Serena, you really did believe in Brandt's little brain stimulator, didn't you? That little device died a long time ago, like your precious Lorenz. This little device does something quite different. It brings a man to his knees. It delivers a pain so exquisitely unbearable that I can't begin to describe it to you. And you in your wildest dreams couldn't begin to imagine it. But then you don't have wild dreams, do you, Serena? They're probably all serene, like your name. Well, I can promise you, there won't be any more.
What are you? You're not a man. You're something less than an animal.
Be careful, Serena.
I'm not frightened of you, Roloff. It doesn't matter if you think I'm vain or a stupid woman. To be used and manipulated to your purposes. I don't care what you think. But I am a queen. And I will not be brought down to my knees by any man.
Geordie, come here, boy. Come on. Look at your queen, Geordie. You see, she's the last of her line.
Leave the child alone!
Stand aside, Serena. He's a valuable hostage, and right now I'm vulnerable.
You have me, haven't you? Or am I of no value to my people?
Geordie! Geordie! Are you all right, boy? What is it, Geordie?
An explosion? Down here? Johnny, where did you get this? Roll off. He knows we're down here.
We'll have to leave right away. If we lose the element of surprise, he could easily overwhelm us.
I'm afraid we've already lost the element of surprise.
Serena's. She's come out.
Hey, Jardy, come here. Listen, Jardy. Garth's out looking for you now. You've got to find him.
No, the boy's done enough. I've removed the implant from his head. There's no need for him to be further involved.
Professor, as long as Roloff is on the loose, nobody's free. That includes Jardy and every other child in this biosphere. You know, it's obvious to me that Jardy knows just what the stakes are. He may be a boy, but there's an awful lot of awareness in that little head. So maybe we ought to let him make up his own mind about this.
Jardy, what I did because of you. I was afraid you'd be hurt by Roloff. While I was being a coward, you were in the middle of the struggle. Now, I'd rather you stay out of it. But you've got to make the decision. You've earned that right. Now, what are you going to do?
Okay, Jardy. Now you gotta find Garth. Tell him to join us in the upper levels of the mansion. And tell him not to try to take Roloff alone. Remember that girl that came with us? If you see her, tell her to join Garth. Tell her to stay with him until we've all joined up, okay? All right, get on.
Careful, Jardy.
It's Rachel, let me in! Serena, where are you?
Here I am, Rachel. We've been waiting for you. So has Serena.
You can't stop them.
Stop them? My dear girl, I wouldn't think of it. Let them have their little revolution. Probably do them good. Help them to get rid of their frustrations.
You seem very casual about the possibility of your death.
My death? Oh, they won't kill me. Those little men are all cowards. Oh, they'll probably tear up a few things in the mansion and remove the implants if they haven't done that already. But that's where it'll stop.
You think they'll just suddenly give up?
Well, of course. You see, I understand these men. They have fearful souls. Oh, they're having their little moment of freedom. But you see, they're afraid of pain.
The implants, if they've been removed, they have nothing to fear.
They fear me. Removing the implants won't change that. They've been afraid of me for too long. They're conditioned to associate me with their pain.
But Devon and Garth aren't. They'll give them the courage to fight you.
But then they'll find out that you're my hostage. And that's where it'll end. They won't do anything to jeopardize your life. Then who leads your revolt? Brandt? Dumas? They'll shrivel up like dead leaves and blow away with the wind.
The people despise the members of the council. They blame them for their poverty and misery.
Oh, well, they have no love for you, Serena. After all they've ever got from you is contempt and neglect.
I allowed myself to fall under your influence. I gave you my trust. You used that trust to destroy the welfare of our people, to destroy our society.
Oh, Serena. I've only just begun to achieve power. After this silly little uprising, I'll have it all.
You'll have to kill me first.
There you are, Jardy. I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What is it? What's out there? Someone in trouble? Who? Devon? Rachel? Rachel and who else? Somebody else? Who, Dumal? Brandt? Serena? Come on, show me where they are.
He's not here. He might have left the mansion. He could be anywhere in the biosphere.
Oh, not Roloff. This is a seat of power. He can't be too far away.
All right. Take the men. Do a complete search of this level. If he's not here, go on to the next level.
Where are you going? You mustn't try to deal with him yourself.
I know my limitations. I don't want him to find Roloff, Brandt.
Yes, it would be dangerous.
No, it's not that. I want Roloff for myself. From here, the tyrant Roloff controlled us. This was his private chamber of horrors. How many times did he torture us in this place? How often did we feel that pain in here? Never again. Never again!
Are they in there, Jardy? How do I get in? Where'd you steal that? Okay, listen to me, Jardy. I want you to leave now. Come on, Jardy. Go on. Roll off.
Are you prepared to use that against me?
If I have to. Come on, free them, Roloff.
Oh, I'm not prepared to do that, Garth.
Roloff. I'll put this arrow right through you.
Yes, I believe you would.
Garth, is Devon all right?
Yeah, they've had all the implants removed.
Well, that's a pity. Of course, there will be other ways of dealing with them.
Not for you, they won't. Now, hurry it up, Roloff.
I don't think that's going to be necessary to release them now.
I'm warning you, Roloff. I'll kill you.
I don't think so.
Jardy, why didn't you go?
Ah, you poor little man. You're all so predictable. Thank you. You know, Garth, if I had been in your place, I wouldn't have hesitated to use this. This way, Garth. Oh, this is working out very nicely. 4 hostages, more than enough to ensure success.
Still not here. Where could he be, Brandt?
This is Roloff. Your uprising is over. Serena is my hostage, Dumal. Serena is my hostage. Rachel and Garth are here too, Devon. I have your friends here. And Brandt, little Jardy is my guest too. I have a proposition for you. Leave the mansion immediately. I'll take no reprisals.
Devon, we're in Serena's chamber!
I want an answer!
Never, Roloff. Never!
Break it down.
Oh, Jamal, be sensible. You mustn't do anything to jeopardize their lives.
What then? Stand here like fools? I want Roloff! Roloff! Open up the iris! You're beaten! Open up!
You seem to be showing more spirit than I give him credit for.
You might as well give up, Roloff.
Devon? Dumal? Grant? You got 5 seconds to get away from that door.
Geordie!
That's right, Brent. Call on the boy to show his bravery. We all know what a coward you are. Hey, you little... Come here!
Are you all right, Geordie? Geordie!
I'm sorry, we can't offer you any firm help. We just don't know very much about the Ark.
Well, whatever time we have left, we'll all have to make new beginnings.
What will you do with Roloff?
He'll be tried by the council for his crimes.
And I know what his punishment will be.
No, Jamal. No more implants. Not even for Roloff.
Feels like we're being attacked.
What is it?
I don't know. The sphere projector. Come on.
Can I be of assistance?
What's all the racket? What's happening to us?
The Ark is undergoing external attack.
Well, who's attacking the Ark?
Source not known.
Are we in danger?
Not programmed to give security answers.
Then who is authorized to answer security questions?
Director of Security or Chief Astronomer?
How do we contact Director of Security?
Director of Security available only through appointment.
Well, what about the chief astronomer?
Dr. Linus Farthing, Chief Astronomer, located in Aft Astronomy Module. Communications Code 226-45-41-03.
Will he explain what's happening?
Your question does not register. Classified as security. Can I be of assistance?
I want to contact Dr. Linus Farthing. Communications code 226-45-41-03.
Unable to comply. Astronomy Module Personnel Operative. Cannot be disturbed.
Well, at least we know there's someone there.
Well, we better get to them quickly before we're blown apart. Listen to that racket. Sounds like a giant cannon being fired.
Directions to Aft Astronomy Module.
Request granted. Directions now being displayed.
Okay, come on.
It's not very far from here.
Damage severe. Tube AA171 ruptured. Fissures appearing in ceiling of Dome 281.
Dome 281, did you say?
Yes, Doctor, 281.
Are you marking and monitoring?
I've just marked 281, Doctor.
Status on atmosphere, please.
Atmosphere stable, with exception to those areas reporting ruptures to both primary and secondary walls.
Maintain red monitoring mode. Abort reporting cycle if situation deteriorates. Understood.
Understood, Doctor.
Doctor? Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
I wonder if I could have a word with you.
No, you may not have a word with me. If there's one... Huh? Who let you in here in the first place?
Nobody let us in. We let ourselves in.
Well, you could just let yourself right straight back out again. Didn't you see the red light?
Yes, but... Now look, Doctor...
No, don't look me. My name is Farthing, Dr. Linus Farthing, and what I say goes around here, and I say, you go.
Dr. Farthing, we can't go because we have no place to go to. We need your help.
Need my what?
I said we need your help. Something's happening to the Ark.
Yes. Let me show you something. Something's happening to the Ark, all right. Beautiful, isn't it? Why, it's like a dream come true. Come here, my dear. Come here. I will show you a sight that no woman, aside from McBride, has ever seen before. Go ahead, look for yourself.
It's incredible.
You don't know what it is, do you? You too. Come here, take it. Do you know what it is? What you three have just witnessed is part of a comet cloud. As the Ark approaches the nucleus of that comet at a speed of 60,000 miles a second, well, as it approaches, it is being bombarded by the outer particles.
So we're not being attacked by aliens, eh?
Attacked? Who said they about being attacked?
Well, we could hear the banging and we felt the Ark shake. We just assumed we were being attacked by someone.
Oh, you assumed, did you? You know, you don't know the first thing about science, do you?
Doctor, we don't have the time for a scientific lecture. We came here for help.
What kind of help?
Any kind of help. We have been trying to get the Ark back on course.
Noble as your motives may be, they are about as useless as a feather floating in space. Nothing. I repeat that. Nothing can be done to save the Ark.
Are you saying we're finished? There's no hope?
Precisely, my boy. It's going to happen very quickly, and when it does, it's going to happen so fast you won't even know what hit you. Be quite painless, I assure you. But first, you will be able to witness the astronomical extravaganza of the millennium.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. You were looking right at it, but obviously it didn't register. Do you see these things coming at us? Well, they vary in size from a grain of sand to, 15 or 20 feet in diameter.
That's what's hitting us now.
Unfortunately, not all of them have been deflected. According to the updating I was receiving when you three barged in on me, there has been some structural damage, but most of that damage occurred before our defenses swung into action.
What defenses?
Oh, I keep forgetting that you just don't understand what's happening.
Doctor, we do understand that time is short. Isn't there anything you can do to protect the Ark?
Please, my dear, don't rush me. Allow an old man to have enough time to collect his thoughts, my dear. You see, the problem is the meteoroids. Now, right now, we're on the outer fringes of the meteoroid cloud, and so our defenses are sufficient to ward off most of the particles. Oh, that was a big one.
But I don't understand how that could get through the defenses.
Oh. Come here, I'll show you. Now listen carefully. This is the Ark. You see this thing in front? That's the Ark's defense shield. Now, that's designed to ward off anything that might strike the Ark, and so far it's worked.
Why isn't it working now?
Because we've never been in a situation like this before. That's why. You see, all those particles are being deflected by this shield. Because the shield is not operating at full capacity, unfortunately, and some of the particles are getting past the shield, striking the Ark back here, where we are. Oh, it's really quite simple, you see. The Ark was designed to ward off major threats, never to protect against millions of particles from a swarm of meteoroids.
Listen, the pounding's getting worse.
Doctor, you must have known that this comet cloud was a potential danger.
Of course I knew it. I've known about the comet for years.
Doctor, if I knew the entry code and I keyed it into your computer terminal, would I be able to get an updating on the Comet?
There are many things stored in my computer's memory bank.
I didn't ask you about many things. I asked you about that Comet. Something that has the potential to destroy everyone on this Ark.
Oh, the Comet nucleus is not going to harm the Ark, if that's what you're worried about. That's not going to come within 1,000,000 miles of the Ark.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Do you realize I'm the very first astronomer to come this close to a comet?
Well, that's like saying you're the first man to look down the barrel of a gun. Only we're stupid enough to keep on looking down the barrel while someone at the other end pulls the trigger.
Oh, not stupid, dear boy, not stupid. Persevering, perhaps, but never stupid.
Doctor, answer my question. Why is the Ark on the same course as that comet?
Oh?
It's not just chance, is it?
What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say, Doctor, is that you or someone had a hand in putting this Ark on the same course with that cloud.
That's preposterous.
It's what, Doctor?
You know, for someone who has absolutely no knowledge of science or astronomy, you are a very perceptive young man.
Doctor, what did you do?
All I did was arrange to bring this Ark on a course with the comet, so I could observe and record it.
You mean you were actually able to change the Ark's course? How?
I've been working on this thing for years. All the background data is right in my computer. And the more I studied it, the more I became fascinated with the possibility of being the very first astronomer to observe a comet nucleus firsthand.
How did you get the Ark this close? Didn't you realize the danger?
It took me years to devise a formula accurate enough to bring this Ark on course with the comet. But all I did was fire the reactors for a couple of seconds. That's it, just a snap.
You fired the reactors?
I think you misunderstand. What I was referring to were the auxiliary astronomy and navigational reactors.
Well, who cares what you call them? They're still reactors, aren't they?
Wait a minute. Do you actually mean that there are other reactors?
I believe that's what I said. Yeah.
Well, then the search is over, isn't it?
Yes, it could be.
McBride reporting, Dr. Farthing. Do you receive me?
McBride, update!
Fissures reported from Dome. Emergency!
McBride reporting, Dr. Farthing. Do you receive me?
Receiving you, McBride. Update, please, now.
Situation stabilizing. Reports of fissures not as critical as first reported following latest impact. Ark damaged, but not in immediate danger.
Maintain red monitoring mode.
Red monitoring mode maintained.
Dr. Farthing.
Don't interrupt, I'm busy.
I have to interrupt you, Doctor.
You're persistent, aren't you? Precisely on schedule.
Are we out of danger?
Momentarily. Right now, we're in a cone in the center of the cloud.
What'll happen when we come out of it?
It'll make what we've just been through seem like child's play. Frankly, I'm not sure the Ark can withstand it.
How much time do we have?
Right now, I'm not sure. I'll have to make some additional readings, do some rather involved calculations before I can say with any degree of accuracy.
An educated guess.
Scientists don't guess.
Be the first.
3, 4 hours. Why are you so interested in a precise time?
Doctor, what would happen if you plotted a correctional course on your computer terminal, fired your auxiliary reactors so to move the ship away from the Comet cloud? You can fire them in here, can't you?
Why would I want to do that?
Doctor, you're not answering my question. Can you fire from within this module?
The firing console is right over there.
Start plotting, Doctor.
It's a waste of time.
Why?
The reactors will not fire. They have to be replaced or repaired. It is simple as that.
Well, replacement is certainly out of the question. How can it be repaired?
From the outside.
Do you know how to do it?
Look here, I'm a scientist, not a repair man. Don't you think I would have done it if I knew how or had the help?
But it is possible to repair the mechanism.
Oh, I suppose so. Anything's possible. Actually, I never thought about it because, well, McBride and I are the only people left here in the module. It takes 3 people to operate that craft.
What does McBride do? Is she an astronomer too?
Oh, she's my right arm. She's my systems engineer and senior programmer.
She's an engineer? Well, she could help fix the mechanism.
It takes 3 people in the ASC, and somebody has to stay here and monitor the data.
Well, what's an ASC?
It's an astronomy service craft.
You mean you have a spacecraft here in this module?
Well, yes, right in the service bay on the other side of the module.
I suppose it isn't operational either.
Oh, no, it's quite operational.
Well, could we pilot it?
I don't know, I suppose so. All the controls are centered in the control panel. It's really quite simple.
Just suppose we were able to go around to where the reactor pods are. Is there equipment so that someone can go outside and make repairs?
Oh, yes. Everything's right there in the craft. You need one person to pilot it, one person to go outside and make the repairs, and then one person to keep an eye on the umbilical line, see it doesn't get entangled.
What do we do once we get outside?
Oh, what indeed?
Well, there's McBride. She could tell us what to do.
Why don't you ask her?
Get it for us.
Well, I'm not promising anything. McBride, could you come back here immediately, please? And forget the monitoring. We've got visitors. Over here, McBride.
What's wrong, Dr. Farthing? I was just about to request permission to return to my family. I'd like to be with them while there's still a little time left.
Well, ordinarily, I would certainly grant permission, McBride, but there have been some new developments.
Who are these people?
These people refuse to accept what you and I know to be inevitable.
The Ark is beyond saving. Any ideas at this point would be an utter waste of time.
What would happen if the firing mechanism was repaired and the reactors fired? The Ark could change its course and move away from the cloud.
There's a big if. The firing mechanism cannot be repaired inside the Ark. And in fact, I doubt very much if it's repairable at all.
What are we supposed to do? Just wait for the cloud to destroy us?
Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be possible for a temporary firing mechanism to be hooked up that could bypass the damaged panel?
I really don't know. I suppose it's possible. Let's say that I designed a temporary firing device that would bypass the control panels. Let's say you and your friends went out into the ASC and managed to get to the reactors and were able to follow my instructions and rig up a temporary firing service. Now, what would happen if time ran out before you got back into the Ark? We could not fire those reactors with you 3 in the ASC.
Why not?
Because you'd be blown to smithereens by the blast from the reactors.
Well, then we're just going to have to try because we're going to be blown to smithereens by that comet out there.
We are monitoring you. Just follow instructions and you should see the reactors very soon. And Devin, can you hear me?
Yes.
You two must follow the instructions that McBride and I give you to the letter. Is that understood?
Understood.
Will he be able to do it?
I doubt it, but I got tired of arguing with him. Did you complete your bypass design?
It's ready.
Will it work?
Of course it will work, Doctor.
Now, Devin. When you enter that decompression chamber, remember what I told you. Don't try to hurry. Take things nice and easy at first.
I understand, Doctor.
Garth? Your only job, Garth, is to pilot the ASC. Rachel will be your eyes. Now, don't become distracted by what's happening out in space. You ready, Rachel?
Yes, Doctor, I'm ready.
Questions, anyone? Now's your chance, your last chance. All right, Devin. Enter the chamber now. I've begun the countdown. Rachel, depressurize.
How long has he got?
1 hour, 37 minutes, and 21 seconds mark. That doesn't include any margin for error. Devin, I'll be able to watch you once you exit. Now, to save time, don't try to talk or repeat my instructions unless I ask you to acknowledge. Is that understood?
Understood.
Good. My monitoring system shows that decompression inside the chamber is 0. Confirmed?
Confirmed.
All right, Devin. Open the exit hatch. Everything checks out. You're on your way, Devin. Did you make sure that the umbilical cord was playing out freely?
Yes. Do you want me to tug it just to make sure?
Good idea. No sense worrying about it later. Rachel, keep your eye on that cord. Excellent, excellent. Garth, when I tell you to move Devin into the reactors, all you have to do is to press the probe button. It's the one just to the right of your stabilizer. The stabilizer indicator. Do you see it?
Yes, Doctor.
Devin, when you hear me order Garth to press the probe button, just brace yourself slightly because the umbilical cord will stiffen. The ASC will push you into the reactors, and once you're within arm's reach, we'll return the cord to its natural state so you can maneuver.
Understood.
Good luck. Rachel, you have Devin in sight at all times. Don't ever lose sight of him, not even for a moment.
A meaningless exercise. 3 foolhardy idealists fighting against fate. We're doomed, Doctor, all of us. You know that.
You know, maybe I'm getting old, McBride. I'm beginning to care about those 3. Garth, I want you to swing the ASC away from the arc so that you can come in on the engines from behind. Now, set your heading to 83.4. Set now. Now, Garth, get ready to press the probe button.
Ready.
Now. Devin, Garth's going to begin slowly to move you in on the reactors. You're doing just fine. That's fine. Keep steady, Garth. Easy now. Just a little bit more. You're almost in position. Just a little more.
Is he all right?
Yes.
What happened?
A large meteoroid must have gotten past the defenses. It struck us pretty close by. Are you all right?
Yes, but what about those three out there?
Major impact recorded at 002.67 on Bremen scale. Structural damage extensive. Domes A164 and C897 ruptured. Arc environment stabilized. Defenses reset.
That's major.
Major indeed, McBride, but now it's not terminal. The Ark's holding together better than I thought. We might get through this yet. Now to see about our friends, eh? This is Farthing. This is Farthing. Can you hear me in the ASC?
We read you, Doctor.
You all right?
I think so.
Did the craft suffer any damage? Now, check quickly and report back. Can you hear me, Devin? It's Farthing.
What are you trying to do to me? You all right, Devin?
Devin, report on condition.
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you two in the craft? You really took me for a ride.
Well, I think we're all in one piece.
Now, you weren't too far away from that meteoroid impact.
That a big one?
Big enough to cause plenty of damage.
How much time is left?
1 hour, 4 minutes, 56 seconds. All right, McBride. I got them there. Now you tell them how to bypass that firing mechanism and get the reactors activated. McBride? McBride! McBride!
Doctor, I've reached the reactors. Doctor? Dr. Farthing? Dr. Farthing, you there? Doctor?
McBride's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
Exactly what I said. Gone back to rejoin her family, I guess.
Well, you just get her back here. Devin's out there floating around.
I can't stop her. It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? Devin's risking his life. Now you get her back.
All right, I'll see if I can contact her on the tube communication system. McBride! McBride, do you read? This is Farthing. McBride, answer on the nearest unit. McBride, do you read me? McBride, I know you're in the tube. You register on the monitor. You can hear me, McBride. I know you can. Get to a unit and acknowledge.
Do you think she'll come back?
She's got to come back.
Farthing,
Yes, Devin.
can McBride hear me?
She can if I patch you in.
Do it.
McBride, this is Devin. I need your help. I'm at the reactors. What do I do, McBride? The lives of everyone on this Ark, including those whom you love most, are in your hands. Now, I can fix these reactors if you tell me what to do. The Ark can be saved from the Comet cloud. It's up to you. Help me.
McBride, this is Rachel.
You've got to come back. Devin needs you. We all need you. Come back now, please.
Devin, McBride's back. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Doctor.
I'm changing places at the console. McBride will take over now.
Devon, I won't be able to repeat myself, and you won't have time to go back and redo anything. It will have to be right the first time. Understand?
Yes.
Garth, keep the ASC exactly where you have it now. Devon has enough mobility. Any more and he could become entangled. You are his anchor. Rachel, don't you take your eyes off him. Don't you even blink. If his line slackens any more than it is right now, call out. Understood?
Understood.
First, Devon, you have to remove that cover. It will swing down towards you.
Okay.
There you are.
How are we doing?
Well, it's going to be tight. Are you sure it'll work? All right, McBride, don't go crawling back into your shell again just because I dared to question something you were doing. You're not infallible, you know.
I don't appreciate your implications.
I wasn't implying anything. I simply asked you, will it work?
Well, I know what I'm doing.
You haven't answered my question. If Devon follows your instructions, will it work?
Let's get something straight once and for all, Doctor. I know what I'm doing. A lot more than I can say for you sometimes.
Just what is that supposed to mean?
So, the great Dr. Linus Farthing doesn't like to have his professional conduct questioned. How does it feel, Doctor?
Oh, McBride, there you go again. I tell you it every time anybody dares to question something that you say or do, you fly to the fence by taking the question, turning it around, and questioning the questioner. That is typical.
Devon, there should be a number of yellow wires coming into your unit from the left. Do you see them?
Yeah. Yeah, they're here.
How many do you count?
8.
To the right of the wires, you will see 4 connectors. Remove the 2 red ones. They pull straight out. Do not remove the blue ones. You resent anyone questioning you, don't you, Doctor?
Resent it? Of course I don't resent it. Matter of fact, I don't resent any well-founded question. I rather welcome it. What I do resent is someone taking one of my questions, turning it around, and using it as a point of attack. That is the kind... Forget it.
No, we won't forget it, Doctor. You told me not to crawl into my shell, but this is precisely what you're doing.
That is enough. I will not be party to any bickering.
I am not bickering, Doctor. I am simply replying to the initial question which you asked me, which did cast some doubt over my professional ability.
McBride, you're infuriating.
Any problems?
No. It's just that everything seems to take longer out here.
Well, don't worry. You're doing just fine.
Okay. Now what?
There should be a number of blue wires coming in from your right. Do you see them?
Blue wires? Oh, yeah, here they are. The box to the right of this is all burnt.
That's what I thought. Now, disconnect the 6 blue wires from the burnt-out unit and connect them to the corresponding numbers on the unit above you, marked LST-5.
Much longer?
No.
44 minutes, 5 seconds.
Check all the connections and make sure they're secure.
I am. Okay, what's next?
You're nearly done. You've bypassed the firing circuit. All that's left now is to activate the new circuit to the reactor leads you've just connected.
How do I do that?
Throw the control lever at the bottom of the panel.
Okay.
What's wrong?
How much longer?
Well, he's nearly finished. Why?
We've got to get him back into the ASC and all three of them back in the Ark within 10 minutes or it's all over with them.
10 minutes? We've still got 37 minutes left according to the clock.
I was wrong. I was so busy concentrating on Devon and those two in the craft that I miscalculated, and I'm out by 27 minutes. We've got to get them back. I'm sorry, McBride. It's not like me to make stupid mistakes.
That's all right, Doctor. A human error. I wasted 12 minutes back in the tube tunnel. Devon?
Yes?
Close the hatch. When will we tell them?
As soon as they're safe.
Now let's get you back to the ASC.
All right, I'll take over, McBride.
Does Devon come to us or do we go to him?
He comes to you. Now be ready to move away from the Ark so that Devon will have sufficient area to maneuver. I'll give you the signal. Begin now. Slowly. Devon, keep ahead of the pull. Work your way back. Your umbilical cord will rewind automatically. That's it. That's it. Nice and easy. Rachel, you be ready to get Devon into the ASC's cabin just as soon as the chamber's pressurized.
I'll be ready.
Now, Rachel, you'll lose sight of Devon for a few moments because I want him to swing under the ASC and up to the entry hatch. It'll save time.
He's nearly alongside now. I can see him.
Rachel, check the airlock.
Dr. Farthing, it won't pressurize.
What do you mean it won't pressurize?
Hey! What are you doing in there? You almost ran me down.
What's going on?
Rachel says the airlock seal won't pressurize.
Well, what is it, Rachel?
I don't know. Maybe the seal's broken.
Can you see what's wrong, Garth?
No, she's right. It still won't pressurize. It must have happened when we were thrown around. Maybe the door got buckled under the stress.
What's going on in there? I want to get in.
We can't open the entry hatch, Devon.
Why not?
There's been an accident. The seal in the airlock's been broken.
I heard all that. What does it mean?
It means that if you open the entry hatch, you'll kill Rachel and Garth instantly.
But I can't stay out here much longer. My life support's down to under a quarter.
You have 9 minutes, precisely.
What are we going to do?
I haven't any answer. I just don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Devon's trapped out there.
McBride, you're the engineer. Think of something.
Please, McBride, you're the only one who can save him.
There's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing.
How can you say there's absolutely nothing you can do? There's got to be something. There just has to be.
She's right, Rachel. There's nothing any of us can do for your friend.
Well, we can't just sit here helplessly watching.
Garth, understand, Garth. Everything that's possible has been done. You all knew the risks. You all agreed.
We'll never agree to Devon's death. Never.
I think your friend understands.
I'm breaking loose. Garth, get back to the Ark.
No, Devon, don't do it!
Devon!
Garth, we've got to do something. We can't just sit here.
Devon? You hold on. We're not going anywhere.
Dr. Farthing, do something, please. Look, why don't you see if you can fix the airlock?
Okay. Take this. Easy.
What's happening?
Rachel's taking control. I'm going to try and seal the airlock.
Look, you must keep the ASC stable, Rachel.
You're doing fine.
It's no use.
Has he disconnected yet?
I don't think so.
I've got an idea. It might not work, but it's worth a try.
Devin, don't disconnect. Repeat, do not disconnect.
Now, Garth, are you willing to try something?
Anything.
It might be tricky, and it could be dangerous for you and Rachel.
But will it help Devin?
I don't know. It might.
We'll do it.
I can't see Devin's line clearly on the screen. How is it?
It's taut. He's as far away from the craft as he can get.
Devin, do you read me?
Yes, I read you.
Keep your distance from the craft and move out in front.
What for?
If your line is in a probe attitude, the ASC could push you right into the dock port. Once you're in, the dock port could be pressurized, and you all could leave and enter the Ark safely.
That's splendid, McBride. It could work.
They're not in yet, Doctor. How's the time?
3 minutes, 26 seconds.
Dockport airlock is depressurized and open to receive ASC.
They're coming close. It's working.
Devin, what's your life support reading?
Danger.
Don't panic. There's a reserve that doesn't register on the dial.
I hope you're right.
I'm certain. I helped design those suits and life packs.
I didn't know that.
Garth? Garth, slow down. You'll drive Devin right through the inside wall of the dockport.
He's too far in front for me to judge.
Maybe I can help. How much time do I have to disconnect my umbilical cord once I enter the dockport?
Not more than a few seconds. Devin, this has never been attempted before.
Now you tell me.
He'll never make it. There just isn't time. With only...
Go ahead and say it, McBride.
Say what?
If only I hadn't miscalculated, eh?
Oh, anyone can make a mistake, Doctor.
I wasn't going to let you make one.
I thought we were going to forget all about that.
Well, you're more generous than I am.
That's questionable, Doctor.
We'll give them 1 more minute. We'll fire the reactors if we have to, even if it means their destruction.
We can't lose them now. They're so close.
We haven't got much choice. That's close, too, and getting closer every second.
At the far end of the dockport. What's it for?
It's a service ladder for access to the floor of the dockport. Why?
What would happen if I let myself be propelled in, and then at the last moment disconnected and made a grab for it?
If you made it, you'd be home free. If you missed the rung, you'd be crushed.
Not much of a choice. All right, I'm going to try it.
Garth, Devin's disappeared. I can't see him anymore.
Wait a minute, I'll reverse.
Don't reverse!
Wait, there he is. I see him now.
48 seconds. Pressurize, McBride, pressurize. It's safe for you to leave. Now don't waste a moment. I have to fire the reactors in less than 2 minutes, and I'll fire them regardless of where you are. Get ready to exit ASC and dockport. Now, move. Hang on.
It's getting worse.
We're headed directly into the Comet nucleus.
Fire the reactors and get the Ark out of here.
47 seconds. McBride, we'll test fire at 0 minus 30, then full fire at 0 minus 1. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, fire! Test fire, McBride, test fire!
Test affirmative.
All right, McBride, get ready. Don't fail us this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Down here, put him on the table. You get his feet. They swarmed all over him. He must have taken 100 stings. Something upset them, and if you want to know what I think, it's damn vibration echoes. Sending the bee signals back. Maddens them, that's what did it. You can't upset them. Don't you understand that yet? Anything will do with equipment, strangers. What are you three doing here anyway?
Your wife let us in.
Well, she shouldn't have, so you can leave right now. Keeble, get him out of here. Instruct security that we don't want any more interruptions.
Look, I don't intend to be pushed out of here or anywhere until I find out what I came to find out.
Every communication system in the bounce tube signals automatic alarm at station C100. Something's going on in here.
Nothing's going on in here. I ought to know. I'm the director. And, just what kind of alarm are you talking about?
We checked it on the sphere projector. The sensors picked up signals. They translate as impending threat. That's all we know.
Impending threat? This is a zoological station. We specialize in honeybees. If there's any threat in honeybees, this ark is in worse shape than we think it is.
You can't blame them. They came here in answer to an alarm.
Well, they've seen that everything's all right, so they can leave now and let us get on with our work. Keeble and I have to calm down the swarm.
We haven't seen anything. Look, maybe something's up even you don't know about.
What are we supposed to think, finding something like this?
Kalisher, he's a damn fool. Too young, too ambitious. Understanding bee talk, my eye.
Your helmet, Dr. Marshall?
No.
He's coming around.
can't let my husband throw you. He takes his duties very seriously. You see, he became director here 27 years ago when the entire place was run down. There were no personnel, everything was a shambles. Now we're the best-run zoological lab in the Ark. As for him personally, he's under a terrible strain at the moment. But he's really a marvelous human being. And I would never take too seriously anything that comes to you through the communication system, because it is, after all, unmonitored. It'll say anything.
Does this happen often?
We're all stung, as a matter of course, yes. But no, this can only happen when the colony is upset. Normally they're peaceful.
If this is a zoological lab, where are the other animals?
There are no others. We are specialized entomologists. We specialize in a few dozen of the more interesting of 20,000 insects of the superfamily Apoidea of the order of Hymenoptera. The Ark has always kept bees for emergency food supplies and to stock the planet that we finally land on. But for us, honey's not important, or even the cross-pollinization, which is the bee's main duty. We are fascinated by their habits, by their social organization. Kalisha here wants to know what they talk about.
I don't know, there's something about this place still seems weird to me.
I agree. I think we should check that communication warning was false.
Well, look around. Keeble will take you.
Wait a minute. You two go. I want to talk to Kalisher.
You're going to be groggy. The antivenom was fairly strong. How do you feel?
Oh, what happened to me? I remember.
I narcotized you, but you're going to feel the stings for several days.
Oh, they came out of nowhere. They were all around me. They attacked like crazed beasts.
Easy, Ron.
Beekeeping is thousands of years old. Nothing really changes. Our best strains are the Italian, that's yellow, the European black bee, and a couple of races of grays, the Cariolan and the Caucasian. Those hives hold about 100,000 each.
Can you tell me what really happened in there? Why did they attack you? I don't know. I can't figure it out. I can't figure anything out. My tapes, I've got to play them over.
Well, everything looks all right, I guess. That communications alarm must be out of kilter or something.
What did you hear?
What did I hear? Well, what is there to hear except that interminable humming? It defies all the logical rules of communication. I mean, we've already got 162,000 meaningful expressions from the dolphin. And even I can translate 30,000 of those with the naked ear. The rest the computer takes care of in split seconds. Gulls are so damn limited, you can get their whole vocabulary into a half-inch reel. Well, chimpanzees are nothing orally, but they're terrific at sign language. We even have a machine to do sign readouts. Those bees.
Just what do you say?
There's no communication in the ordinary way. But what puzzled me was how they could just go on humming interminably and never say anything. And that's when I thought of the principle of radio broadcasting. You've got this carrier wave, which goes out more or less steady. And then you modulate it so that someone can receive the carrier waves and interpret the modulations into literal meanings. So why couldn't the bees do this? Modulate the humming, which could be the carrier waves? So all I did was simulate the same kind of sound on my sonic box and modulate it with an interrupter, purely at random. I was concentrating on it so much, I just forgot. And when I looked up, they were diving in at me from all directions, attacking as though they hated or resented me, or were infuriated. What's that?
I don't know.
Sounds like pellets hitting the door, like handfuls of gravel.
Pete is out there. Pete, can you hear me?
Can't be. Bees don't make. They are. They're attacking. They're battering the iris with their bodies like bullets from a machine gun.
Pete, are you all right? Pete?
Must be the swarm. Dr. Marshall must be having trouble getting them back into the hives.
Should you be helping him? Maybe we're keeping you.
I don't know. Dr. Marshall? Dr. Marshall, this is Keeble. Do you need our help? We'd better get back. They may need us.
Pete, can you hear me?
I've never heard anything like it.
Supply bunker, supply bunker. Heat and movement sensors report on the presence of Dr. Marshall.
Supply bunkers vacant. Supply bunkers vacant.
Check service gallery A15. Check service gallery A15.
Service gallery A15 vacant and sealed. Vacant and sealed.
I did not issue orders to seal service gallery A15. Why is it sealed?
Automatic sealing triggered by escape of bees. Estimated 35,000 bees from hive CMA swarming in service gallery A15.
Well, who let them out?
What's happening, Dr. Marshall?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so irritable. Oh, what a time for another swarm. The poor man already has his hands full with the bunch that went berserk. I think I'll have to help.
I think there's something wrong, and I think you know it.
He didn't answer. I am worried.
What about Rachel and Garth?
They'll be all right. They're only in the transport tubes. Keeble wouldn't go any further than that without getting a clearance. He knows perfectly well how Pete feels about anyone, even ourselves, going anywhere near his precious experimental bunkers.
No, I don't think we should take a chance. Now, I want you to get them out of there now. Please, Doctor!
Harry Keeble, report, please. Harry Keeble, report, please. What the devil's the matter with the tube grills? They've got into the transport tubes. We have to warn Keeble before he leads them in there. I mean, he's been stung 1,000 times. He has a certain natural immunity, but Rachel and Garth are another matter. Harry Keeble, answer, please. Answer. Harry Keeble, identify your location. Remain where you are. Stay exactly where you are. Open no irises. Unidentified swarms loose in service galleries and transport tubes. Harry Keeble, answer, please.
Harry Keeble, what's up, Dr. Marshall?
Identify your location, Harry.
Tube A17. We're on our way back to help. Did you know some of the bees got loose?
They've got into the service galleries, Harry, and into some of the transport tubes. I don't know yet which ones. You'll have to stay wherever you are until I can get through to Pete.
Don't worry, Dr. Marshall. We'll be all right. We won't upset them. But I better get back and give Pete a hand.
No, don't risk it. Listen, Harry. They've been beating against the iris from the tropical gardens. A lot of them have gone berserk. Wait where you are.
Oh!
Ron?
What's going on? What happened to you? It's not possible. I don't believe it. It's just not possible in this world or any other world.
What did you hear? Now tell us.
I couldn't believe it if I saw it with my own eyes. We've got to get out of here. All of us. All of us. We've got to seal this place up so no one can ever get in here again. And nothing inside can ever get out.
You're all right. I was worried.
You know they've gone berserk. I got one swarm back, and 2 others got out, then another.
There must be 3 swarms all over the passage, and you want to know why? Right there. There! That idiot!
Well, it can't be helped. They'll calm down.
Will they? You ought to hear them. They've gone wild. You provoked them. You mocked them with simulations of their own voices. You insulted them. You irritated the membranes of their oral mechanisms.
What are you saying?
His insults and have upset the entire place.
It's ridiculous. Insects don't have feelings. Why, they're not even aware of us, unless we get in their way. But to ascribe some kind of feelings or some kind of intelligence, it's plain nonsense.
What do you know about it? How much time have you spent in study? How much of your life have you spent with nature's brightest, sanest, most productive creatures? Your ignorance is beneath contempt.
That isn't important now, because Keeble has Rachel and Garth on a tour of the tubes. Now, I've told them to stay put, but they're stuck there until we get the swarms out.
Stuck? Stuck where? I don't want them in that tube. I banned them, I closed them off. I don't want anybody interfering with my experiments.
Stop it! There are 2 people who have never done anything to you in danger. Keeble is with them. Loyal Harry Keeble, who would do anything for you. I had a terrible time talking him into staying there with them. How safe do you think he'd be trying to get through those swarms without his net and gloves? My love, you have got to get through to them. You are the only one who can handle those bees.
You know, sometimes I think as a bee lady, you're a bust. I'll go and get him.
All right. There. Just take it easy now. Just take it easy.
Dr. Pete interrupted us. You never told me what you heard.
Didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I mean, you hear a lot. I can't put my finger on it.
Now, Kalisher, I think you did hear something. I want to know what.
I don't know for sure. I'll have to check it out. One thing I've learned is not to make hasty judgments. That's why I want to hook into the large computer. So far as I'm concerned, we'll let it collate the facts. Then you can scan the readout yourself, and I wipe my hands with the whole thing.
Tropical Gardens adjacent transport tube A17. Excessive mass reaction. B emanations to infinite power.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's not me talking. That's the computer. Ask Dr. Pete, Dr. Heather.
Do you know what it means?
That is not my field. I know nothing of bee mass. As for an emanation, I've never measured one in my life. I mean, it's all noise to me from one swarm to a dozen.
Emanation 4 bees.
All the emanations measured in tube A17 comes from 4 bees. Now, you explain it. I can't. Now you know why I ripped those earphones off.
Devin? We saw them.
So what?
The bees. 4 huge bees, this big. We saw them in the garden through the window.
It's true. That's utter nonsense, bees that size. The whole experience has been too much for you. Now, clear out of here, the whole gang of you.
Look, we saw what we saw.
Do you see anything?
Not a thing, Doctor.
Keeble may not have seen them, but Garth did, and I know I did. I'm not making it up. Doesn't anyone believe me?
You saw something, all right.
Well, then you know I'm not making it up.
I took readings on my sonic equipment. Enormous emanations. It'd have to be huge insects to give off waves like that.
You're just guessing, Kalisher.
I'm not giving opinions, Dr. Marshall. The computer analyzed the facts. Now, you can quarrel with it if you want to.
You might as well tell us. Even I don't believe your denial.
It began at the time of the Ark accident. Specimens had been noted in the logs for over 200 years. I just began breeding them scientifically in the experimental bunkers. They're gentle, intelligent, masters of social organization, incredibly hard workers, producing superior honey in unbelievable quantities. I don't want you around here anymore. You can do irretrievable damage, and as for you three, you found out what you came to learn, so now you can leave. They'd never have escaped if all this hadn't happened. I've got to get them back to the hive. And when I return, I expect to find you gone.
Well, I'm glad you were here. I think Garth and I would begin to doubt we even saw them.
Yeah, well, part of me still did, Rachel. Oh, sure, I took the readings, and they told me what to believe, but somehow I couldn't. Not until you actually saw it. And now I'm really curious. I want to know everything about them. It all makes sense. Or does it? That's what I couldn't figure out, where the signals were coming from.
What signals?
The signals to the hives. The thing that upset them and made them swarm. Well, don't you see it? The mutants are controlling the regular bees. Sure, they heard my simulated hum and it upset them. And then they signaled the small bees to swarm and attack. Well, it's not the ordinary bees that are dangerous. They couldn't care less. They're just bees and they obey their own instincts. But the big ones have the intelligence and the power.
Are you saying that Pete won't be able to control them?
I'm not saying anything. This says it all. All it did was make sense of reels of informational output that I gathered without even suspecting its importance. When I ripped my earphones off back here, I had the first horrible hint of something too incredible to even consider. But it was there. Massive signals sent into that garden from a source considerable distance away. The signals were received and absorbed. I know because I read the drop-off right there on my portable equipment. Now what or who received them? I did a simple sonic triangulation, and it fixed on Dr. Marshall. I'm sorry, Dr. Heather. They talk right to him. They give him orders. He's under their control.
No. You can't mean that.
Oh, I don't mean they give him orders exactly. I wish they did, then he could sooner or later catch on to them. No, it's subtler than that. It's thought transference or inference or something. And they flatter him, trust him, make him feel like he's one of them. In fact, Doctor, he's no better than their stable boy. Only he doesn't know it.
Computers can be wrong. They're only as good as what's been fed into them. As a matter of fact, that portable equipment isn't very reliable.
Devon, you may say what you like about Ron Kalisher, but you don't question his equipment. He is the foremost in his field.
Look, Devon, it's no fun throwing a fellow scientist's hospitality into his face. I wish I were wrong.
Well, if you're right, you're saying that there are giant mutants out there with superior intelligence and that Dr. Pete is with them. As a matter of fact, he's become their servant.
Well, maybe nothing will come of it.
What do you mean nothing will come of it? They've already attacked you. They surrounded us. They broke into the tubes. And what happens if they break out again? Maybe they'll turn on Dr. Pete.
I think we should bring him in from out there.
You know it has to be done.
No. He'll never agree to it.
Those mutants are a menace. What if they get out? If they can control your husband, they can control anyone.
They do not control him. They do not.
Works as hard as any of the worker bees. He keeps the same hours. He's one of them. Face the facts, Doctor.
Then we will kill the mutants.
He'll never let us do that.
Nevertheless, we will.
But how? You could never get close enough.
The Queen is the key to it. If we kill her, the others will be confused. They won't do a thing.
But they'll be guarding her. We'd have to get through the swarm of little bees, and they'd be ordered to attack at once.
Insecticide. We will inject insecticide into the emergency bunkers. And that will kill the Queen.
Heather, your husband's with him.
Pete. Pete, can you hear me? Pete, can you hear me?
Yes. What is it, Heather?
Could you come back to the lab, please? We have to talk to you.
Yes, I'll be there in a minute. What are you planning, Heather? What kind of destruction? What are you doing back there?
They've warned him. They can monitor us and they pass the word on to him. Well, they know something's up. They don't know exactly what, but they can read trouble easily enough.
Whatever you're planning, I won't hear of it.
My darling, listen to me. Please come back here at once, if only to speak to us. Despite what you think, you are in danger.
This is my laboratory. I rescued it from nothing. These are my bees. I won't have them interfered with. If I have to, I'll protect them with my life.
Gotta go out there and get him.
I don't like it. They're all aroused, can't you hear them?
You've got protective gear, haven't you? The flowers are thick enough out there we could sneak out and creep up on Dr. Pete.
He's right, Harry. It's got to be done. As soon as you bring him back in, we'll start funneling the insecticide into the experimental bunkers.
You'll have to use SS25T urethane compound 221. It's a rot control for the vegetation, but it's fatal to most bees.
All right, I'll ready it for the bunker. You're going to have to make absolutely sure that that iris is shut. That stuff kills people, too.
The bees are into the transportation tubes again. A15, A17, and A19.
Seal all tubes. Seal A15, A17, A19.
Tubes A15, A17, and A19 sealed.
Dr. Heather, they're in the air vents.
Seal all air vents to zoological laboratory.
Zoological laboratory air vents sealed.
Get them, Harry. Quickly. All right. We've got to do it now.
All right. As soon as we're through those doors, get them closed fast.
Devin. Don't hurt him.
Getting some activity out there. The small bees are aroused and they sense danger. They've transmitted it to the mutants. The mutants are signaling. Can't make it all out. I haven't fed enough input into the computer yet. It doesn't read enough signals. The mutants have alerted Dr. Pete.
Report on supply of SS25T insecticide.
Feed pipes to experimental bunker charged with 150 units SS25T. Warning, insecticide deadly to insects and human subjects.
Get back. I forbid any approach to the mutants. I can't predict what they'll do.
You better come with us, Dr. Marshall. Your wife wants you back in the zoo.
Let me go! You think I don't know what you're planning? Well, it won't work. I will not have my program interfered with. My feet!
We've got him, Dr. Heather!
Release the insecticide, 150 units at 100 KSC.
The mutants sense what's happening. They're calling for help from the hives.
The insecticide! It's on the ground! Don't forget the door, Keeble! I'll get the iris! How could you do that, Heather? the invaluable heritage of accident and husbandry, a species unknown in all our history. The work of my lifetime.
I had to do it. Even if you hate me, you know that I did it for you. My darling, they dominated you. You didn't know it. None of us did.
Dominate me? Insects dominate me? Your judgment isn't worthy of scientific discipline.
Try to understand why I did it.
I know why you did it, because you listened to him.
I can't get a reading of any kind. I don't get any life signs from the tropical gardens at all.
Well, never mind them. The mutant queen, is she still alive?
I can't get a reading. I don't get any life signs. I'm sorry, Dr. Marshall.
Dr. Heather. He's still unconscious.
He took in too much insecticide.
He hadn't closed that iris.
Will he recover?
Yes. SS25T is deadly, but the additional airspace dissipated the gas below the crucial concentration level, I'm sure of it.
Doctor, I'm getting bee activity in the garden. How many hives do you have altogether?
43.
Now, the emanations are low grade, but healthy. I'd say you haven't lost more than a few stray bees.
What is it, Ron? What are you hearing?
It's not possible. I'm getting signals from the experimental bunker. Look at the small bees have gotten in there.
I doubt it.
It's getting louder. Listen.
It didn't work. It didn't work. They're stronger than we thought.
Maybe the open iris dissipated the insecticide.
What does it matter? The queen is alive. And this time nobody will touch her. Do you understand that? No one. She's fooled you. She's fooled a lot of you. She's saved.
Report concentration level, insecticide, experimental bunkers.
Concentration level SS25T, experimental bunker achieved main maximum 17.53 units per cubic liter. Gas now exhausted.
Was dose administered sufficient to be lethal?
Dose administered exceeds lethal dose 6 times.
You heard that?
I did. Does that mean that they can't be killed?
It means they're virtually indestructible, at least by insecticide.
I would never have thought it, Heather.
As long as we can control them, they're just like any other species with its place in the universe. But if they turn on you, what do we do then? How do we cope?
They will turn on us now, you know. They're no fools. Their brain pan is larger proportionately than a dolphin's. They have a wealth of sensory organs whose function can only be guessed at. And what you've done, a foolish, misbegotten attempt to gas them, can only turn them against me, too. I shall never be able to walk into their presence again. Do you know the weight of venom that they can inject in a single sting? Do you know its strength? The cube root of the difference in mass between an ordinary bee and a mutant. As to their mandibles, they can bite through a human thorax without stopping for breath.
Then we have no choice. We have to eliminate them.
We'll do everything we can to help you, Heather.
We'll need help. We have to be sure to get them all, even the larvae.
Not the larvae.
You must have a brood hundreds strong. Only hope we can find where they secreted the stuff.
But if the insecticide didn't work?
Temperature. They slow at 55 degrees Fahrenheit, more so at 50. We'll drop the temperature to 50, perhaps even 45 to be quite sure. And then when they're numb, we'll inject the pure SS25T into their systems. And my darling, you have to do it.
Dr. Heather, he's really no better.
All we can do is hope that the injection works. I don't think he had a lethal dose. No one else is feeling the after effects.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you breathing deeply?
Yes.
Feeling faintly nauseous?
Yes. So am I.
So am I. Open air vents, open air vents. Restore full oxygen supply, Central Zoological Laboratory.
Vents open, full oxygen supply restored.
The activity's increasing.
Well, that's to be expected.
Oh, but not this level, Doctor. Listen, it's massive.
It's almost as if they could read our thoughts.
Your thoughts? You're the one they're sensitive to. They send you their emanations like radar, and then they wait for the reflections. How else could they be aware of everything that goes on in this room?
Mustn't waste time. We must do the thing at once.
Wait, listen. I'm getting readings close by. Not the tropical gardens, but the small bees. They're swarming again.
Heather, check the tubes.
Report insect presence in supply galleries and transport tubes.
Tube A15 occupied by swarm, 55% mass of normal hive.
They've gotten out again. They surrounded us in here.
Close all air vents, Central Zoological Laboratory. Repeat, close all air vents, Central Zoological Laboratory.
Dr. Heather!
He's dead. Check Fahrenheit temperature gauge, interior experimental bunkers.
Reading 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Update. Reading 75.33 degrees.
Reduce temperature rapidly to 50 degrees. Repeat, reduce temperature experimental bunkers to 50 degrees.
Temperature declining. Reading now 73.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Declining and counting.
Don't blame yourself for Keeble's death. None of us could have known. He would never have been overcome so easily if he hadn't already been weakened by the insecticide.
I regret losing the species. I'm nearly ready.
You won't let them influence you again.
No. I know now what has to be done.
You'll wear protective gear.
No, I don't need it. The worker guards trust me, and so when I get to the Queen, she'll be totally immobilized. Once she's gone, the others are useless.
Hey, please don't be worried. Dr. Pete's gonna do everything he has to. No one knows more than he does.
You don't have to reassure me. I don't need that. I know we're locked in here fighting beasts with powers we can't even guess at.
You're right. I think you're very brave.
Not really. But I appreciate what you're trying to do. Actually, I'd rather know the truth, whatever it is.
Well, I don't know everything they're doing. The place has been full of signals. They've already blocked most of our tubes and flooded into the galleries. Bees from every one of the small hives have been dispatched to carry out orders.
How long do you think we can breathe in here?
Dr. Heather?
Estimate air supply, Central Zoological Laboratory, 6-person average mass.
17 minutes air supply remaining at full capacity, 6-person average mass.
Temperature reading experimental bunkers.
Experimental bunkers temperature reading 51.1 degrees declining, 50 degrees and holding.
Dr. Heather, I'm getting emanations from the service module directly behind the experimental bunkers. What's in the service module?
The temperature control mechanism.
They've sent the small bees there to get the temperature up again. They know what we've been doing.
They know everything we do in here. And they can read me like a book. They're incredibly clever. Well, I'm ready to go.
I'll come with you, Doctor.
No, not now. It's too dangerous. We can't be sure that the temperature has really immobilized them. But when I am sure, I'll call for you. Stand by.
Report on life signs in galleries, service areas, transport tubes.
All galleries, all service areas, all transport tubes now occupied by average approximately 10,000 bees per area.
Report on method of entry.
Irises remain closed. One air vent each passage wedged open by bodies of bees, permitting minimal entry slit.
If cold kills, why don't you drop the temperature 50 degrees? Surely we could survive that long enough to kill them.
Immediate reduction temperature, all galleries, service areas, transport tubes to 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Temperature gauge controls inoperable. Repeat, temperature gauge controls inoperable. Wedged in present state by packed bee bodies.
If this is war, I know who's winning it.
Dr. Heather, it's a message from Dr. Marshall.
A message?
Yes. Yes, the carrier waves are the emanations from the giant bees, but the modulation reads out in Dr. Marshall's cadences. His syntax.
What does he say?
He wants you out there, Devon. In the bunker.
Why couldn't he have used the communication channel?
I don't like it, Devon. I don't think you should go.
And Rachel's right.
I've got to go, Garth.
And I'm going with you.
No, he wants you alone. And you're not to wear protective gear. It might provoke the bees. He says you'll be perfectly safe.
Devon, I don't trust my instincts anymore, but I think you should listen to Rachel. Don't go.
I'll be all right, Heather. If anything happens, it's up to the rest of you.
Dr. Marshall! I'm glad you came. I knew you would.
You didn't do it, did you?
Kill her? No, I don't think it would have worked. She's too strong. Her system can cope with any kind of pollution, poison, insecticide. Does that surprise you?
I get less and less surprised by everything that happens in this place, Dr. Marshall.
I can still be shocked, but more in wonderment than in fear. For instance, these mutants have the most perfect social organization in the universe. Yes, they do. Far superior in intelligence and in every way. Rats, ants, you name it. It'd be a crime now to try and harm them.
I was afraid that once you were near them again, that they'd influence you.
You must be careful what you say. You might provoke her. She's given you safe conduct just as she's given me. To talk.
Talk? With insects?
Not with ordinary insects. Geniuses. Super beings.
What, do you want from me, Dr. Marshall?
Come over to my side. Our side. Help me while I study her.
You don't need my help. What do you really want?
Oh, you see, these mutants are the most wonderful creatures, and all they want from us is to help them in certain functions that they're not fitted to perform. And in return for that, they'll allow you and your friends and Heather to live on.
He's trying to win Devon over to their side. They're to serve the mutants, and in return, we'll be allowed to live. The mutants are planning to take over all the biospheres and make them into large hives.
And the biospheres are full of people.
Well, the mutants care about that. They have no feelings. They have their own scheme, their own survival to think of. Well, I'm not waiting for that.
What are you going to do, Garth? They've got Devon hostage.
Must be another way to the bunkers.
You can go through the transport tubes, knock in an observation screen. It can be done.
But the tubes are full of bees. They'll attack him.
I have some gear. That'll get you through the small bees at least. This will do it.
Now, I've got to get to the queen bee. What do I do when I get there?
Well, if you could get to the temperature controls, you could freeze them.
I could try.
No, that's too risky. The bees have jammed the controls. Look, there is a way. This is for the quick freezing of lab specimens. It reduces anything that it sprays to 100 degrees below zero. No specimen can survive it.
Garth, you'll have to hurry. The bees are swarming out of the tropical garden. In a few minutes, they'll have control of the whole station.
Good luck.
We haven't got much time left, Devon. I want your decision. And let me caution you that the wrong decision may cost all of you your lives.
Don't listen to them, Doctor. They're using you. You're our species, not theirs. What do they want you for except as some kind of a servant? No. You're against every scientific thing you ever believed in.
It's enough. You've said quite enough already. There's no way that you're going to get out of here alive.
Don't do it. She wants to live. She has so much to give. She's changed her mind. She's telling me that she doesn't really want to take over the biospheres. She's dying! Devon, stop him, please. We can still save her.
Heather.
You're free of them.
Yes. Yes, I am. And the little ones, where are they?
Swarming everywhere. All over the station. It'll take you days to get them back into their hives.
I'm so glad they're safe.
You know, I used to like honey. I've seen enough bees to last me the rest of my life.
Biosphere M71, Scientific Experimental Agrarian Station. High technological status as per last recorded communication, AD 2386.
What access is there to M71?
M71, regular access routes effectively sealed. Service channels possibly open.
Can you tell us the best way to get there from where we are now?
Bounds tube B964 on present level intersecting B982. Service elevator E40 for direct access M71.
Let's go. Devin, this is where I get off.
What are you talking about?
Look, Devin, we've been wandering through this ark for months. We've met all kinds of people, but we're still no closer to solving the ark's problems. Garth, accept that that's the way I am and stop trying to convince me to go on. Devin, I'm going home.
Garth, you can't mean that.
Rachel, I've had it. I've really had it. All I know is I've got to stop this chasing around and settle down into something solid for myself. Goodbye, Devin.
Garth, listen to me.
Goodbye. Rachel.
Garth. Take good care of yourself, will you?
What is this?
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Who are you? What's this all about?
I'll ask the questions. Move. All right. Turn around. Hands behind your head.
Look, I don't know what this is all about.
What's your name?
Who wants to know?
You want to play games.
I don't know you. Why should I answer any questions?
What are you doing out here in these bounce tubes?
I already told you, I'm not answering any questions till I know what this is all about.
All right. Move.
What's IAP?
Intra-Arc Police.
Police?
Let's go. Tech, take these computer disks over to Mike. He's waiting for them.
Right, Sir.
Put your hand there. Keep it there. All right, over here.
What was that all about?
You'll see. Garth, male. ID number 774-33BXL872, home biosphere M124, also known as Cypress Corners. Birth date 22/5/2767. Parents, mother Rebecca, father Old Garth. Educational level Q603. Occupation blacksmith.
You got all that from my hand?
Your identity was registered at birth, metabolic wave codes. Every person is distinct and different. Of course, we have to make periodic checks to keep our records up to date. No known criminal associations, detention record none, absent from M12 for 7 months. Detection probes report subjects' presence in following biospheres: M117, R645, R772, M202.
You've been following me.
You and your friends. 3 people wandering loose all over this ark. We'd be pretty lax if we didn't make the occasional spot check. All right, you're clean.
Now, would you mind telling me what this is all about?
I'm sorry, but I simply had to check you out. I know a lot about you, but I've never seen you. I'd be sure you weren't a fugitive.
Do you give everyone this kind of examination?
Only those who behave suspiciously. My name's Rafe Masters, Chief of Intra-Arc Police. Frankly, I don't usually get involved in this kind of routine police work, but anyone wandering the bounce tubes in this proximity simply had to be checked out.
What kind of ship is this?
Deep space police patrol craft? I want an update on all Federation input, summarizing developments as of 0800.
Right.
Have a seat.
What is it?
You're really loaded with questions, aren't you? Just sit down, it won't bite you.
What is this?
Just sit there and relax. We haven't much time, and I want to find out a lot more about you. Mike, how's it coming? Are we going to make that launch deadline and get away from the Ark?
I'm working on it, Chief. Should be at standby launch status in about an hour. Maybe less, if I don't keep stopping to answer questions.
How would I know anything if I didn't ask questions? That should do it. Thank you.
Would you mind telling me what this is all about?
I'm working on a tough case, Garth. I want to find out if you're going to be any use to me.
Me? What do you want me for?
Possibly to help stop an interplanetary war.
There it is, E40, the service elevator. Hardly any air in there at all.
Yeah, probably no support systems in here. Whatever air is in there probably seeps in from here. I'll go break out the spacesuits.
Seems strange without Garth.
Yeah.
The Federation of United Planets. It's an entire solar system, probably similar to the one Earth was a part of.
And that's where you're going?
We're going to dock at Federation headquarters, an orbiting space platform that houses the government's departments. My contact there is the Chief of Planetary Police.
How did you establish contact?
They picked up our signal about 5 years ago. Well, we've been in close liaison ever since, helping each other out in difficult cases. We're in close proximity at the moment, and there's a launch window available.
How long are you planning to stay?
Permanently. Come over here a moment. Get me the results of those tests we ran on Garth as soon as you can, please.
Right away.
Thank you.
Is she a policewoman?
Police technician, Class A. The best in the business. Naturally, I only have the best in my personal staff. Punch up those 4 buttons, will you? This is where we're headed.
Is that a star?
A sun, Garth. A real sun.
Feels like we've stopped.
Yeah. Stopped all right, but where?
10 planets in the system, 9 supporting life. 2 very powerful planets politically and militarily, Iraq and Akromba. Now, they're both disputing the mineral rights to this forsaken chunk of rock, Apor. Iraq sent the first manned landing to Apor a few decades ago. They took one look at the place and decided it was worthless. Then, about 2 years back, Akromba sent a team there. And they discovered vital mineral deposits and started mining operations. Now, Iraq wants the place back, and Akromba isn't too eager to comply.
What about the federated government?
Well, the Federation wants the wealth of Apor divided equally amongst all the planets of the system. So, Iraq is threatening war, and Akromba is threatening to secede.
Can't the other planets stop them?
The whole situation has become polarized. There are 4 planets lined up with Akromba and 3 with Iraq. It's Power politics, my friend, on a gigantic scale. And then, of course, there's the Federation government, the space platform, caught in the middle, unable to do anything.
Well, if it's political, where do you and the planetary police fit in?
Because, right in the middle of this political hotbed, someone has decided to start hijacking Akromba's warships.
What's it got to do with me?
Tech, have you got those test results yet?
Coming up on your screen now, Chief.
Interesting.
What does it mean?
It means that you've got possibilities. Physical strength and stamina, high intelligence quotient. Real possibilities.
Yeah, possibilities for what?
For joining my team, becoming a detective.
No, I don't think so.
I need a bright young man like you. My tech's a specialist in computers. Mike's an expert pilot, engineer, and astrogator. I'm a forensic scientist and investigator. I need a good assistant. There's going to be much more work than I can handle when we get to that solar system.
Look, there must be plenty of other policemen on your staff who can qualify.
Certainly dozens, but I want someone I can train in my own methods, not one of these textbook-trained graduates of the Ark Academy. Now, what do you say, Garth? I'm offering you the chance of a lifetime.
There's got to be some way to set off an alarm to let people know where we are.
Yeah, you'd think so.
How long do we have?
Not very long. These suits were built with a very limited air supply.
Looks like it was made for you.
Well, at least it fits.
So it should. The way you came through those tests, that outfit practically jumped at you.
Thanks.
Oh, that's the chief of planetary police. Come on.
Is he the officer we'll be working with?
Yes and no. She's the officer we'll be working with. Hello, Rena.
Hello, Rafe. Your launch window's almost open. Are you ready?
Stand by one moment while I check with the resident genius. Mike?
Almost there, Chief. Countdown proceeding on schedule. 28 minutes, 57 seconds to launch. I'll give you a 5-minute warning.
Just under 29 minutes, Rena.
Chief, something's going on here. We're on hold.
How can we be?
Don't know, Rafe. It's some kind of outside interference. It's locked all of my launch controls. Whatever it is has got hold of the bridge controls and won't let go.
What about auxiliary control?
Negative.
We've got to nail it, Tech. That launch window won't last forever.
I'll keep working on it. Don't worry, Chief. We'll track it down.
Good girl. Garth, you'd better go up and give Mike a hand on the bridge.
Okay.
Who on the Ark would try to stop us from making this launch?
Well, I don't think it's coming from the Ark, Chief. According to my readouts, there's an electronic wave being beamed at us from deep space.
How's it coming?
I don't know. I can't seem to pin it down. Let me see if I can find some kind of a bypass route. It's a long shot, but maybe I'll hit on something.
You want me to stay and help?
Oh, thanks, Garth. It's a solo job. Better see if Tech could come up with a lead on the source of this interference.
I'll see you later. Any luck?
None yet. What about Mike?
No, it's up to Tech. Mike can't pin it down.
5 years to get into proximity for this launch. With the arc speed through the planetary system and the space platform's orbital path, it'll be a year before we have another launch window. Then it'll be too late.
Is there anything we can do to help them from here?
Rena and I have been trying for months to cope with this situation. But there's only so much we can do working apart at this distance. We need to work together. Out there on that space platform where we can link our equipment and theirs into one master feed to one of their giant computers.
Chief, I've got it.
What's the story?
It's definitely some kind of electronic wave, and it's coming from the space platform.
The space platform?
No doubt about it. I double-checked it.
Can you isolate it?
Well, I'll keep working on it.
Rafe, did anyone else on the space platform know you were coming?
No, just Rena and her personal staff.
Do you think there could be a security leak?
Security leak. Jack, go really wide on your scanner, would you? I know there'll be a lot of signals, but if you can spot the one they're shooting at us, maybe you can narrow the scan and zero in on the exact spot.
Rafe.
Yes?
What about the security in Rena's department?
Let's go into the main facility, shall we? And let Tech get on with her work. Rena runs what has to be the tightest ship I've ever come in contact with beside my own. You couldn't put a pinprick in her network, let alone a hole large enough to leak a word about us.
Well, I still think... What? You took me on because you thought I might be able to help you, but every time I open my mouth, you jump on me.
That's because I want you to think things out carefully before you jump on somebody else.
Well, I can't think of any other way they'd know about us, and I think we ought to run a security check on her people.
Would you like to be the one to suggest it to her?
If you want me to.
Well, I must say you've more courage than I thought. Rena?
Have you found the trouble, Rafe?
Not yet. Tech's working on it. Rena, my young friend here, Garth, has something he wants to check out with you.
Well, Garth?
We'd like permission to do a security check on your personal staff.
To what purpose?
Well, we've learned that interference with the IAP module's controls is coming from the space platform.
So you think that someone on my staff is responsible?
Well, no one knew of the launch except your personal staff.
Rafe, is this your idea?
Oh, no. Garth thought of it all on his own.
Please tell your assistant that everybody has been double-checked at least 20 times. So far as I'm concerned, my staff has full security clearance.
That's good, Rena, but what about your security clearance?
Mine?
Just thought maybe you ought to be checked, too.
If your new recruit has anything further to convey, he can speak directly to the computer. I've other more important duties to attend to.
You knew she'd react that way, didn't you, Rafe?
I suspected it, but I wasn't sure.
Well, thanks for warning me.
She had to face up to the possibility sooner or later that someone on her staff might be involved. You probably helped make it sooner, that's all.
You had the same idea as I had, didn't you? But you made me spring it on her.
That's what assistants are for, Garth.
Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to find out.
Rafe?
Hello, Rena.
I'm sending all personnel data to you for security clearance.
Thanks.
Any change on your launch status?
Negative. Jamming still in effect.
I've alerted security here to conduct a full search for any clandestine electronic activity. No reports so far. I'll keep you informed.
It appears to have worked, Garth. Rena's going along with it. A security check on her own people.
Well, she must have thought it was necessary.
I know, but it doesn't make it any easier. I know how I'd feel if I had to run a security check on Mike or on Tech in there.
What's that?
Distress signal.
From the space platform?
No, this is intra-arc stuff.
Where's it coming from?
It's a relay from one of the police divisions. They've picked up a signal. They're just giving us a feed. Someone will take care of it.
I can't get it open.
You'd better take a rest.
There's no time to rest. There's not enough air.
We've got it. But the chief's not gonna like it. Chief, it's coming from Planetary Police Headquarters.
Planetary Police Headquarters? That's impossible.
Sorry, Chief.
She double-checked it, Rafe.
I know that. Tech double-checks everything. I'm sorry, forget I yelled. All right, Tech, thank you. But I'd better talk to Rena. This isn't going to be easy. Look, go through the material and find me the names of every possible suspect on Rena's staff.
Are you sure you don't want me to talk to Rena?
All I want from you are the names of the suspects. How to tell her? Rena, somebody in your department is trying to cut your throat and start an interplanetary war. Terrific. got some new information, Rena. Techs discovered that the jamming is coming from your police complex. I thought you ought to know in case there's something you feel you ought to do about it.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Rafe.
I wish I were with you, Rena. If I were there, perhaps I could do something. As it is, I feel so blasted helpless.
Hey, Chief.
What is it, Mike?
The electronic jamming's cut off. My controls are unlocked. I don't know what you did, Chief, but I'm reprogramming and then starting the countdown again.
And the window's still open?
Wide open, Chief, but not much longer. Now, don't worry. We'll make it now. I'll clue you in.
Rachel. 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 Hold on. Rachel, just hold on.
Why doesn't one of the divisions take this call?
What's the trouble?
Don't know until the team goes out. We haven't anyone available from this division, not now anyway.
So where's it coming from?
Seems to be somewhere in the area of Biosphere M71.
M71? Wait a minute. That's where Rachel and Devon were going. Biosphere M71.
Rafe? Situation is worsening, Rafe. There's been another hijacking. Relations between Akromba and Iraq have been broken completely. Ambassadors are being recalled.
Rena, it has to be a deliberate provocation by someone other than Akromba or Iraq. Just hold on. We'll be leaving momentarily.
You better be quick, Rafe. It could be a matter of days.
Countdown resumed, Chief.
25 minutes and counting down.
Rena, 25 minutes to launch.
Rafe, we found him. Service elevator E40, immobile between levels 6 and 7. Now, can we send a rescue team?
Get Technical Division 12. They're the next closest. Maybe they can get to them in time.
What do you mean in time?
E40 is a freight elevator. It has no life support system. If they're trapped in there, even in suits, they're just about dead by now.
IAP Patrol Module 1 calling IAP Division 12. Emergency Rescue Precinct 9-0. Service elevator E40 immobile between levels 6 and 7. 1 female, 1 male believed confined. Subjects without life support will require emergency revival equipment. Rescue team to proceed at once. Don't worry, Garth. That team will move out fast.
I should be with them.
They know their jobs, Garth. You're needed here.
No leads at all on this hijacking?
Nothing. Same pattern. Electronic interference with Akromba's monitoring of the ore ships before the ships vanish without a trace.
What was the last communication from the escort ship?
She reported 2 unidentified fighter craft intercepting her. That was it. No further communication.
Like all the others. No sign of the ship, no sign of the ore anywhere. And both planets blaming each other. What about your 2 subalterns, Colixion and Rhaegar?
They both claim to know nothing about it.
You'd better keep them in custody for a while, at least until we launch.
Now, with all this moving around we've been doing on the Ark, there's never any time to stop and think. Find out what I really wanted for myself.
And you think police work might be it?
That's hard to say. Sometimes I'm not sure if Rafe's really interested in me becoming a detective or whether he's just using me.
That's just his way, Garth. He's all right when you really get to know him. And he's put together a fine investigative staff.
Well, I hope they're good enough to find Devon and Rachel. I'm feeling pretty useless right now.
Well, why don't you give Rafe a hand? He can use all the help he can get. I'll call you the moment I hear anything about your friends.
Okay.
IAP Patrol Module 1, calling IAP Division 12. Cancel emergency rescue, Precinct 9-0. Service elevator E40. Repeat. Cancel emergency rescue E40. Subjects have been found. Rescue team may be recalled immediately.
I gotta hold on. Open the door. No, not the door. Just wait and think. Elevator. Door was open. Smelled it. And then the air came.
There are all kinds of new investigative techniques I plan to get into once we set ourselves up in their solar system. New methods of surveillance, crime detection, experimental approaches in dealing with a wide variety of alien cultures and standards. It's an exciting concept, Garth, something quite different from anything we can imagine. And what about a fleet of police patrol craft 5 times faster than this old Ark?
Sounds like you've been thinking about it for a long time.
Yes. Rena and I have been knocking around new concepts in police work for the last 5 or 6 years. We'll combine the technologies of her planets with our special know-how and my training methods. We'll produce the greatest group of law enforcement people in the universe. We'll be able to handle everything from a burglary to a space shootout. Mike, how do we stand?
15 minutes and still counting.
15 minutes. And we're on our way.
Air came in. There's air in here. There's air in here, Rach. Breathe. Breathe, Rach. Breathe.
Chief, they've done it again. Everything jammed up. Clock's at 14:50 and holding.
Tech, did you get that signal?
Chief, same signal coming from the space platform.
Check it again.
I have. It's exactly the same electronic wavelength.
I don't understand this at all. We've narrowed it down to only 2 possible suspects, and both of them are in custody.
Well, Rafe, there's another possible suspect.
That's preposterous. It can't be Rena. We've planned this rendezvous for too long.
Chief, I've isolated the signal down to its exact source. Planetary Police Command, Rena's office.
Rena? Rena! Where in blazes is she? Our launch is being sabotaged. You ought to be warned. Hello, Rena.
Rafe, I heard your signal. Is everything all right?
Did anyone have access to your office while you were out?
No, of course not. Rafe, what's happened? Is something wrong?
We are being jammed again.
But that's not possible, Rafe. Rhaegar and Calixian are still in custody.
The jamming signal is coming from your office, Rena.
Rafe, that just can't be.
We've never been wrong before.
Well, you're wrong now, Rafe. Look, we're trying to avert a bloody planetary war here. I need your help desperately. We're waiting for you. Why would I try to stop you from coming?
Perhaps in the final analysis, because we're aliens.
The only alien thing about you, Rafe Masters, is your police method, which is one of the reasons we need you here.
All right, Rena, let's not get too excited about this, shall we? We're going to move this ship, even if I have to get out into space and push it. Mike.
Yeah?
I'm coming up to the bridge. We're going to unjam those controls if we have to rip out every circuit and refit them.
We're getting close to losing our launch window.
Then start ripping away until I get there. Rena, do what you can about that jamming. It's coming from your office.
All right, Rafe. I'm going to have to free Rhaegar and Calixia from custody. I'm going to have to take that chance. I need their help.
That's your decision. I hope it's the right one.
Attention, all planetary police units. I want a thorough search of Police Command headquarters. Units 20 and 21 to assume duty immediately. Security Detention 3, release both Calixian and Rhaegar and have them return to their regular stations. Unit 15, put a scan on IAP, Module Number 1, Earthship Ark. Retrace electronic wave route to source. Security Unit 4, I want another full security check on all planetary police personnel, other than myself. All reports to be brought to my attention and my attention only. Full security regulations now in effect.
I'm still on Rena's side, no matter what the readouts tell me.
That's not like you, Rafe.
I trust my instincts over any computer. You get back on that console of yours and start tracking down the real source of the signal. Come along, Garth. You look as if you'd be handy at ripping things out on the bridge.
Garth? Your friends.
What about them?
Oh, in the excitement, I forgot to tell you, we found them.
Where?
Service elevator E40, but I'm afraid it was too late, Garth. I'm sorry.
Garth, Mike is waiting for us on the bridge.
She forgot.
Oh, Rafe trusts me. He'd never suspect me. I know that. They're all convinced I'm working just as hard as they are to achieve this flight. I followed all your orders. The new recruit, Garth, is playing right into our hands. I think he finds me attractive, but you needn't worry. He's too upset right now about his friends. It was fortunate they stumbled into E71 service elevator. Useful diversion. I was able to get everyone out of here for a few moments so that I could communicate with you, but we'd better break off now. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of your organization. Bye. Garth? I thought you were up on the bridge.
No, Rafe asked me to check some data for him.
Oh, I see. I was just going up to the bridge myself. Anything you want me to tell him?
Oh, no thanks, Tech. I can tell him as soon as I'm sure of it.
All right. I am sorry about your friends, Garth.
Oh, thanks, Tech.
If there's anything I can do...
No, there's nothing at all.
Well, I'd better get up to the bridge. Rafe can be very impatient.
There's gonna be something around here she's using to jam those controls. Show this to Rafe.
No, Garth. Put it back exactly where you found it.
It was you all along, wasn't it, Tech? Sabotaging Rafe, trying to stop the launch. That's what this device is, isn't it? Some kind of computer jammer.
All right, Mike, try it now.
I'm
Sorry, Chief. She's still all jammed up.
Blast. Maybe we're going at this too hard, Mike. There's got to be some kind of bypass method, some computer code combination that'll override that interference.
Chief, I've tried every combination in the book. What do you think I've been doing in here, twiddling my thumbs?
I know you tried, Mike, but you always come up with something when we're in a bind. Now think, man, think.
Okay. Okay, I've come up with a lead, but it's far-fetched.
Try me.
Well, when I couldn't get any results in the bypass, I decided to tap into Tech's line to the space platform. Figured I might come up with something if I did a direct trace and followed the electronic trail from source.
And?
Well, that's the weird part. I put it down to being that my circuitry was off-kilter because of the jamming. But it was coming from a different source.
Not the space platform?
No, it was coming from right around here, within a 500-yard radius.
Oh, no, that's not possible, Mike.
That's what I figured, except I got to thinking maybe somehow they got hold of somebody on the Ark. Somebody who was ripe for being bought, somebody we never suspect, and have him infiltrate us.
Somebody... Some young man wandering the bounce tubes. A young man I bring in here for questioning. Do a full rundown on. Even recruit for the force. And all the time he's working for them.
They've got the know-how, and we were ripe to fall for a guy like Garth. You were looking for a new recruit, and in he walked.
What could he be using to jam those computers?
Could be any number of things. All sorts of gadgets available. I got 3 units I built myself. Use them for jamming controls in pursuit situations. Stops a ship cold.
Where do you keep these units?
Right in there.
Open it.
He couldn't get into that, Chief. Police code security on it.
Open it anyway. Is that jammed too?
The code on this thing, it's based on the number of times opened. You have to change the combination to accommodate the locking mechanism, which in turn repositions itself every time it's opened and closed.
Then it's been opened.
It can't be. I don't know how.
Can you open it now?
Yes, I'll just change the 1 digit that accounts for the opening and closing. There's one missing.
That's fine, Garth. Now turn left. Now through there.
Rafe! Rafe, where are you?
Rena, it's Tech here.
Tech, I must speak with Rafe. It's very urgent.
Well, he's not on board now. Can I help?
Yes. Tell Rafe we've done a recheck and we've discovered the source of the jamming. It's coming from your own ship.
Here? But how can that be?
There's no doubt of it. I've had my reservations about that new recruit, Garth, and this seems to bear it out. You're all in great danger. You must warn Rafe immediately.
Yes, I'll tell him, Rena. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the information. IAP module number 1 out. Division 12 search and rescue operations called off by somebody here, no ID.
One guess who called it off. All right, activate your probe sensor, zero in on that E40 service elevator.
Sure thing.
Garth's probably finished them off by now.
Here it is.
What do we got?
2 people in there, all right. Metabolic functions down, life signs down, running out of oxygen.
But still alive. All right, we have to get oxygen to them right away. Raise Division 12, have them send a team and get those 2 people out of that elevator. I'm going to find Tech.
IAP module number 1 calling IAP Division 12.
Stop Garth. Now, go on inside, Garth. Good. You won't last long in there. Airless. Just like the one your friends are in.
Rafe, we've had the first skirmishes and we may be too late to prevent a full-scale war. We need you.
We're trying, Rena, but the launch window's nearly closed and we haven't solved the jamming yet.
Tech gave you my message?
What message?
Well, I spoke with her a minute ago. We discovered the jamming was coming from your ship.
Mike and I found that out, too. And if Garth discovered that Tech knows, he must have taken her somewhere.
You may have to leave her, Rafe, if you can make that launch. The lives of millions are at stake.
If we can get away, we're right down to the wire now.
Chief.
Yes, Mike.
Chief, we could just make the launch. I canceled out the jamming signal with one of the other jammers, same electronic wave. Countdown clock is advanced and we've got to move now.
Tech's not here, Mike.
Well, you're the boss, Rafe. Whatever you say goes, but you better make up your mind fast.
Rena, we'll hang on here till the last possible second. I owe Tech that much.
And we owe that man Garth something, too. If he hadn't insisted on me double-checking all my personnel, I'd never have run another security check. And the last one did turn up some discrepancies in what my subaltern Rhaegar had been telling me.
You think he's involved?
He's being interrogated right now. So far, no proof.
Chief!
Tech. What happened? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm all right. It was Garth. He was working with the traitor in the planetary police. He tried to kill me the same way he killed his friends, but I got away. I trapped him instead.
I knew it.
I never even suspected him, Chief.
He fooled all of us. Do you know who he was working with in the planetary police?
Yes.
Rafe!
Rena, I'll come back to you. Where did you leave Garth? I want to talk to him.
He's dead, Chief.
All right, Mike. Keep the countdown going.
Rafe, I had no choice. He would have killed me if I hadn't stopped him.
I know, I understand. I'm just glad you're all right.
Chief, we can't go through with this launch. It's Rena herself who's behind the interplanetary war, using her police to hijack the ore while pretending to escort the ships and using us and our technology to help her.
You could be right.
Well, that man Garth, he told me everything. He was begging for his life. He had no reason to lie.
Rafe, we know now who it was. We have positive identification. A full confession from Rhaegar. He was in charge of protecting the ore ships. Instead of that, he was hijacking them and taking them to the far side of Vapor, where they wouldn't be detected by our surveillance. Tech was working with them all along.
She's desperate, Rafe, accusing me.
Garth was innocent. We've both been used, Rafe. Rhaegar was planning to grow wealthy by monopolizing all the ore, and Tech was promised my job, Chief of Planetary Police.
It's all nonsense, Rafe.
1 minute to launch and counting. What's the word, Chief?
Keep going, Mike.
Rafe,
The plan was for tech to come at the time of the next launch window, in about a year. By then, the war would be over, Rhaegar in full control, and me dead.
Don't move.
Report from Division 12, Rafe. Devon and Rachel are okay. Got to them just in time. 30 seconds and counting.
Mike, this is Tech. Abort the launch.
No, Mike, go ahead, launch.
You launch, Mike, and I'll kill Rafe in 2 seconds.
What's going on down there?
Do it now, Mike. Launch before the window closes.
I mean it, Mike. I'll kill him.
Chief, I can't.
No, Mike, we've got to launch.
Too late, Chief. We've lost the window.
You always were good at your job, Tech. Mike, come on down here. Take Garth to Division 12 so you can see Devon and Rachel and book our suspect.
Word is out to all the planets about Rhaegar. Fighting should cool off. I'd better get back. Talk to you soon?
You may count on it, Rena.
Garth, we'll make a detective out of you yet.
Well, I'll let you know.